Hello everyone and welcome to Defense Shows. I KIRAN, dealing with common errors and vocabulary portion. It is useful for all defense examination. So here we move. In yesterday class we read about the adjectives, type of adjectives, and we read some rules regarding the adjective. Now let's see comparison of adjective. As you all know that there are three type of the degree: positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. So it's very important in case of the adjective, because in positive degree, when only one case is there, how we use the sentence. Just take an example: Meerut is a big city. Okay, we're not comparing to the another city, that's why we said Meerut is a big city is example of positive degree, right? Next one is comparative degree. When two cases are there, okay, mind it, when two cases are there, we said Meerut is bigger than Ghaziabad, right? Meerut is bigger than Ghaziabad. There are two cities, we use than. And see friends, THEN, then is different from than, right? Than is used for comparison. Okay, so next one is she is better than anybody else in the school. See, what we have to keep in our brain is then, right? She is better than anybody else in the school. That's why it's a comparative degree. Next one is superlative degree. See friends, superlative degree में क्या आता है? More than two cases are there. Okay, when more than two cases are there, how we will use? Meerut is the biggest city of the West UP, right? जहाँ भी EST आता है वो superlative degree होती है, जहाँ ER आता है वो क्या होती है? Comparative degree होती है, right? ऐसे हम एसोसिएट कर सकते हैं. देन सी एग्जाम्पल, ही इज़ द मोस्ट करप्ट पॉलिटिशियन ऑफ ऑल द कंट्री, ऑफ ऑल इन द कंट्री. ओके, ही इज़ द मोस्ट करप्ट पॉलिटिशियन ऑल इन द कंट्री. मोस्ट यहाँ क्या है? सुपरलेटिव डिग्री है. आई थिंक इट्स प्रिटी क्लियर. नाउ मूविंग टुवर्ड्स द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड्स. See friend, there are some confusing word in yesterday class too, we read about it. Now some more are there. So late, latter, लेटेस्ट, लास्ट. सी इसमें क्या डिफरेंस होता है? इट्स लिटिल बिट कंफ्यूजिंग. लेट्स सी. लेटर एंड लेटेस्ट रेफर्स टू टाइम. ओके, लेटर और लेटेस्ट किस चीज़ को दिखाता है? टाइम को डिनोट करता है. ओके, और लैटर एंड लास्ट रेफर टू द पोजीशन. नाउ लेट्स सी एन एग्जांपल एंड मेक इट मोर क्लियर. टेम्पेस्ट वाज द लास्ट play of the Shakespeare. Okay, it's a play and a book play of the Shakespeare and it's the last. Okay, in this sense we use the last. Then latest. Okay, I told you latest we use in refer to the time. So see, what is the latest news? Okay, what is the latest news? Next one is he came later than me, means मुझसे बाद में आया, right? In aspect to the time. Okay, then the first half of the movie was very entertaining but the latter wasn't. See friends, जो डबल टी वाला है लेटर, वो कहाँ आता है? सेकेंड चीज़ के लिए, राइट? जो फर्स्ट के बाद हो उसके लिए हम क्या यूज़ करते हैं? लेटर यूज़ करते हैं. आई होप इट्स क्लियर. इफ़ नॉट, डू रिवाइज इट, इट्स रियली इंपॉर्टेंट. देन नेक्स्ट वन इज एल्डर एंड ओल्डर. सी फ्रेंड, it is one of the most frequently asked question. Okay, then elder we used for the blood relation, mind it. Okay, elder we use for the blood relation only. Old, older, oldest for both person and things, right? So हमें इतना ध्यान देना है, जहाँ भी elder और eldest आए वो सिर्फ blood relations के केस में आते हैं. Okay, right? So example, my friend is older than I am. See friend, my friend is older, right? elder नहीं आया, क्या आया? older आया, क्योंकि blood relation नहीं है. all right, the next example is I am his elder brother, right? I am his elder brother. Here it is blood relation. all right, next one is father and father. See friend, father जहाँ आता है ना, it is somewhat related to geographical distance, right? See example, Kanyakumari is the farthest place in the south. Okay, it is the farthest place in the south because it is related to distance. Next one is I would like to add further meaning to the study. Further means और, right, besides, इसके अलावा और. I think it's clear. Now moving to other next slide. It is nearest and next. Okay, nearest भी हम distance के लिए use करते हैं और next हम position के लिए use करते हैं. Now make it more simple by the example. The nearest post office. Okay, the nearest means डिस्टेंस में जो काम है, ठीक है. द नियरेस्ट पोस्ट ऑफिस इज नेक्स्ट टू द कॉलेज. नेक्स्ट क्या पोजीशन है, तो कॉलेज के बगल में है. ऑल राइट. नेक्स्ट देर आर सम रूल्स ऑफ डिग्री. डिग्री मीन्स पॉजिटिव, कंपैरेटिव एंड सुपरलेटिव. लेट्स सी दैम. डबल कंपैरेटिव एंड डबल सुपरलेटिव आर नॉट यूज. ओके, इट्स रियली वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड सिंपल कि कहीं पे भी डबल कंपैरेटिव और डबल सुपरलेटिव डिग्री हम यूज़ नहीं करेंगे, अदरवाइज that sentence will be incorrect. Let's see. this boy is sweeter than that boy. It's correct, right, because is sweeter er वाला फॉर्म आया है, right. then हम क्या कर रहे हैं, कंपेयर कर रहे हैं, दोनों सेम फॉर्म है, राइट. डबल कंपैरेटिव एंड डबल सुपरलेटिव आर नॉट यूज्ड. एक ही यूज़ होगा. ऑल राइट. इन कंपैरेटिव केसेस अदर इज़ यूज्ड विद देन. जहाँ भी कंपैरिजन करेंगे वहाँ then आएगा mostly. Okay, see, he is more intelligent than his other classmate. Okay, then it's a comparative degree. Next one, the Nile is a river, right. The Nile is a longer than any other river in the world. See friend, we are comparing, that's why we will use then. All right, so this is very important. It is called OSAS COMP rule. See friend, in adjective it really matters that how we are using all the word, right. So whenever you have to form one sentence, how you will arrange all the word, right. So first one is O, opinion. Opinion means whether the thing is beautiful, pretty, ugly, okay, charming, cheerful. So it comes under opinion. You will start every sentence with the opinion. Okay, these all are the adjective. We are reading about adjective and after it we will do the spotting the errors in the adjective, right. Then next one is size. See friend, size पहले हम opinion लिख लेंगे कि beautiful है, ugly है, pretty है, charmful है. Then we will move toward the size, big, small, tiny, right. Next one is age. age old है, new है. See friend, you have to revise it, it's really very important. Then shape, किस shape, circular, triangular. Okay, then color, which color, bright color, dull color, red, black, yellow. Then origin, Indian origin, German origin. Okay, then matter, which matter it is made up of, you will write after it. Then purpose, purpose, for which purpose you are using that matter. Okay, now let's form an example. See, fetch a pretty. I told you कि हम पहले क्या यूज़ करेंगे, opinion यूज़ करेंगे. तो opinion क्या है यहाँ, pretty. Small, then I told you कि हम size यूज़ करेंगे. size क्या है यहाँ पे, ठीक है. नेक्स्ट वन इज़ एज. एज हमारे यहाँ हमने बिकॉज ये सेंटेंस में एज यूज़ नहीं हुआ है, अगर इसके बाद होता तो हम यहाँ क्या लिखते हैं, एज वाला लिखते हैं. ओके, देन शेप, रोम्बस. सी फैच अ प्रिटी स्मॉल रोम्बस, शेप्ड ऑलरेडी वी डिड. देन कलर, राइट, प्रिटी, रोम्बस, ब्लू, राइट. शेप के बाद क्या आएगा, कलर आएगा. ओके, देन वी कैन राइट ऑरिजिन, इट इज़ मेड इन इंडिया, in any other country. all right, then matter. okay, wooden का है, leather का है, we will write in matter. okay, then purpose, for which purpose, right, we will write the purpose of that sentence too. So in this manner we form the adjective sentence. If you will write see, fetch, small, pretty, so it would be wrong. This is really very important and it will come in your brain if you will revise it again and again. okay, so next one is in superlative cases other is not used. ठीक है, जो superlative degrees होती हैं उसमें other यूज़ नहीं होती, ना ही तो other ना तो then. all right, now see some example. Samundragupta was powerful of all the king of his time, so here we didn't use the other. all right, next one is similar things should be compared when we compare two things, right. When we compare two things that must be similar, right? That must be similar. See, the climate of Dehradun is better than a Meerut, right? We are comparing, that's why we use then, all right? And we are comparing the climate, and these are the same thing. So we use the climate of Dehradun is better than that of the Meerut. All right, next one is some comparative degree are also followed by two. See friend, we have seen that key then we are using in comparison, okay? But in some cases we also use two. What all are these peculiar cases? See, superior में, inferior में, junior में, senior में, prefer में, preferable में, elder में, younger में, prior में, and many more. So इसमें हम क्या use करते हैं? To use करते हैं, minded. Next one is example. I prefer tea to coffee. You will not say I prefer tea than coffee. It would be wrong. You must say I prefer tea to coffee. Next one is the Jallianwala Bagh massacre happened prior to the non-cooperation movement. Here I told you prior में भी क्या आएगा? To आएगा. तो prior to. Alright. So next rule is when two adjectives qualify the same noun. If you have, let's imagine that you have only one noun, like you have Sita, all right? So if you have to compare the Sita's quality, Sita have two qualities, so both the adjectives would be represented in same degree. So you will not change the degree of that noun, okay? You will use the quality in a same degree, all right? See the example. He is the best and the most honest minister of our time, right? He is the best, okay, superlative, and the most honest, superlative. I hope it's clear. Now see the next rule. Don't say, see, it's really important, okay? Don't say true first for first two. Okay, what does it mean? Let's see example. It would be more clear. I saw only first two episode of the series or serial. You must say I saw only two. The first would come in the first order, okay? If you'll say I saw only two first episodes, so it would be wrong, right? It is the correct order. Now these are some confusing words. The first one is hard and hardly. See, what is the difference? Hard means difficult or tough. Hardly means really or a little. I told you mean a little means, right? In my earlier classes, if you haven't seen, please go through it and clear the concept of a little, a few, okay? Then let's see an example. He studies hard, okay? He studies hard, but he hardly study means he really study. He really study, but he studies hard means he study tough. He study in a difficult manner, and he hardly study. He really study. He a little. He study a little. You could say. Next one is late or lately. See friend, late means delay. Lately means nowadays, right? Lately he is coming late for the office. Nowadays he is coming late for the office. Late means delay. All right. Next one is near and nearly. See friend, nearly means almost, okay? Near means pass, okay? Nearly means almost. Although he was near, although he was pass means nazdeek tha to the truck. He nearly escaped, but he nearly escaped. He almost escaped, right? So these are the few questions for you. Now let's solve them in one go. The latest chapter of this novel is the most comprehensive of all. The chapter in the book No Error. See friend, here the error will be in the first. So error would be in A. Why? Because the last chapter, okay? Latest chapter means new, and I told you about the latest, right? What does here? I told you about the latest, all right? It is referred to the time, right? So book is not about the time, all right? So we will say the last chapter of this novel is the most comprehensive of all. Next one, she was not punished though she came later than I. See friend, it is later, okay? Not latter, it would be later, all right? So in C there would be error. The next one, she is the best and beautiful girl of our class. No error. See friend, here where would be the error? She is the best and the beautiful girl in our class. So she is the best and the most beautiful. Okay, we I told you कि हमें सेम डिग्री यूज़ करनी होती है, राइट? सो बी में क्या आ जाएगा? एरर आ जाएगा. माई नोट आर सुपीरियर दैन योर. नो, आई टोल्ड यू सुपीरियर के साथ क्या आएगा? टू आएगा. ऑल राइट. नेक्स्ट वन इज of all other my neighbors he is the kindest and the most considerate. No error. See friend, इसमें क्या आएगा? of all the other, of all my neighbor आना चाहिए. ठीक है, तो delete हमें क्या करना है इसमें? other. of all my neighbor it should be. All right. Next one is the work of Shakespeare are more famous than any other English dramatic. I told you हम comparison जहाँ करते हैं then लगाते हैं और other भी यूज़ करते हैं. All right. So क्या जाएगा? famous than any other English. other तो है, तो हमें क्या करना है? we have to put, let's see, the work of Shakespeare are more famous than than any other English dramatic. No error. सी फ्रेंड, हेयर हमें दोज यूज़ करना होगा. ठीक है, दोज ऑफ यूज़ करना होगा. ऑल राइट. एनी के आगे दोज ऑफ एनी अदर इंग्लिश ड्रामेस्टिक. राइट. सो क्या हो जाएगा सेंटेंस? द वर्क ऑफ शेक्सपियर आर मोर फेमस दैन दोज ऑफ एनी अदर इंग्लिश ड्रामेस्टिक, because we are comparing here. All right. Next one is it is all the more better if you work in my company. No error. See friend, here the error is in it is all the more better. नहीं. Okay, better हम क्या better हम comparison के लिए कर रहे हैं. All right. It is all the better if you work in my company. Right. Next one is a little quantity of sugar is required to meet the present demand. So where would be the error? A small quantity must become. Right. A small quantity of sugar. So error is in the first part. Next one is he doesn't need your help because he is too intelligent. See friend, here the error would be he doesn't need your help because he is very intelligent. Right. He is very intelligent. So in C part. Next one is it was bitter cold, so we preferred not to go out that morning. No error. See friend, it would be it was bitterly cold. Right. Bitterly cold. All right. So here are some more question for you. First one is no animal is as sacred to the Hindu as the cow. No error. See friend, what would be the correct answer of it? No animal. So you have to add other. Okay, no other animal. Okay, no other. All right, no other. Okay, then next one is there is no name more glorious than Sardar Patel in the history of India. No error. See friend, here also you have to add other. Okay, you have to add other after no. There is no other name. Okay, no other name. All right. So error is in the A part. Next one is it very often happens that a man who talks most does little. No error. See friend, here you have to replace most by much. Okay, you have to replace most by much. It very often happen that a man who talk most. No, right. It must be who talk much. All right. So error is in the C part. Next one is from all accounts I learned that he is the best and honest member of the new cabinet. No error. See friend, you have to add the most. Okay, you have to add the most. From all the account I learned that he is the best and the most, because the degrees would be in same manner. Okay, the best superlative, the most honest superlative. All right, so error is in the B part. Next one is the flood situation. This year is worse than that prevailed in the last year. No error. See friend, here the error you have to find. Okay, so the flood situation this year is worst, nahi, worse. Okay, it must be worse. All right. Next one is geometry and drawing are more easier than geography and social studies. No error. See friend, you have to find the error. So geometry and drawing are easier, more easier now, right? Are easier. Okay, so error is in the B part. All right. Next one is some people get used to change very easily than others do. See friend, here you have to replace very. Okay, you have to replace very, very easily. No, more easily. All right, more easily. My uncle forbade me not to go through the content of his letter. No error. See friend, you have to find the error. So my uncle forbade me not to go through the content of his letters. So not will not come here, right? So B में क्या है, error है. Next one is of all the friends I have had, he is the most helpful and less arrogant. Okay, of all the friends I have had, he is the most helpful, and I told you in my previous lecture too, ये ऐसे में क्या आएगा, least आएगा, right? Then we have completed error, spotting the errors. Then here are the 10 new words for you. First one is nimble. See friend, nimble means होता है quick. It means quick. Alright. So इसका synonym क्या हो जाएगा, agile. See friend, agile here signifies able to move quickly and easily. Okay, it means able to move quickly and easily, right? So synonym lithe means thin. Okay, if something is thin, it will move very okay, in very good manner and in a very graceful manner. All right, so opposite will be stiff, right? Stiffness will be there. All right, full energy will not be in that manner. So what does sprinkly means, right? What does sprinkly means? It means that the thing is very light and it can move very easily. All right, and you can say full of energy. You can say sprightly means full of energy. All right, then let's form an example. With the deft motion of her nimble fingers, she completed the task. Means in a agile manner she completed the task. Next one is moratorium. All right, it means embargo. Okay, it means embargo. Here it means temporary suspension. It means temporarily suspension. Synonym ones would be ban and prohibition. Antonym is renew. See friend, renew means फिर से resume करना. All right, और embargo means here officially किसी चीज़ को बैन करना. Okay, all right. There was a moratorium on the use of drift net. Next one is mysterious. Simple one. It means secretive, incurable, and enigmatic. Okay, it means you are curious. All right, but you don't know the answer of that one. Okay, so it is known as mysterious. Okay, it is known as mysterious, or its synonym is enigmatic. Okay, its synonym is enigmatic. All right, then what would be the opposite? Open. The thing which is not open to you, you can say mysterious. The thing are mysterious and secretive. Okay, which is impossible to understand is known as incurable. Okay, is known as inscrutable. All right, then let's form an example. She was mysterious about herself but said plenty about her husband. Okay, although she was mysterious, she was suspicious and we can say not suspicious. She was secretive about herself but said plenty about her husband. Simple one. Now moving to our next example, thrive. Thrive means flourish करना, ठीक है. Alright, synonym would be prosper and burgeon. Here burgeon signifies that begin to grow, right? Grow करना. Alright. So antonym would be fail or collapse कर जाना. Alright. Then the entertainment industry had thrived in the recent decades. Next one is subversive. Subversive. Alright. Subversive means disruptive, okay, inflammatory and insurgent. Here subversive means destroy. Okay, it means destroy. Opposite would be loyal. Here loyal means showing firm constant support. Alright. He was seen as a potentially subversive man within the party. Alright. So next one is captivate. See friend, captivate means होता है enthrall and simple language में हम क्या बोल सकते हैं इसको, attract. Attract. Alright. So enthrall means attention gain करना, right? Then synonym would be charm and enchant. Enchant also means charm only. Then opposite would be repel. Alright, repulsion. Then sentence, he was captivated by her beauty. Next one is abandoned. It means uninhibited. Synonym would be reckless. See friend, reckless here means that the thing you can't control. Alright. And you can say hasty. Hasty, in a hasty manner. Simple one. Simple example of it. Hasty. Then unrestrained is the synonym, right? Antonym was restrained. Alright. He performed a wild abandoned dance. Alright. Next one is buttress. Buttress is a verb which means strength. Okay, which means strength. So a source of defense you could say. Alright. Then synonym is reinforce. Reinforce karna means support. Support. The next one is fortify. See friend, fortify means to protect. Alright. Next one is antonym is weaken. Simple with. So example, he buttressed his idea by religious belief. Next one is prominent. See friend, prominence is an adjective that means obvious, noticeable and conspicuous. Okay. Then antonym would be inconspicuous. An example, the new housing estates are prominent landmarks. Alright. So which we can notice, okay, are known as the prominent thing. Okay. So the synonym would be conspicuous, okay, which means obvious. Then the example is the new house state a prominent landmark. Next one is detention. See, it's a noun which means custody. Alright. So imprisonment, okay. Then confinement. Alright. Confinement means confine. It is a word derived from the confine. Alright. Then opposite would be relinquishment. Alright. Relinquish means to withdraw. Okay. Relinquish means to withdraw. इसको हम ऐसे समझ सकते हैं कि कोई जेल में है मीन्स imprisonment है तो वहाँ से निकलना withdraw. Alright. Just an association, nothing else. This in the example, the 15 people arrested were still in the police custody or detention. So this word we have learned today. Now it's a quiz time and see how much do you know. The first one is nimble. So what would be the opposite of nimble? It would be stiff. Alright. Because all other are the similar meaning to the nimble. Alright. So next one is moratorium. So opposite of the moratorium would be renew. Alright. Next one is mysterious. So opposite would be open. Next one is thrive. So opposite would be fail or collapse. So opposite will be collapse. Next one is subversive. So opposite of subversive will be loyal. Alright. Next one is captivate. Captivate means enthrall, charm, enchant. So opposite would be repel. Next one is abandoned. So it means uninhibited. So correct answer will be restrain. All right. Next one is buttress. Buttress means a strength, so opposite would be weaken. Next one is prominent. Prominent, I told you, it is noticeable and obvious, so correct answer will be inconspicuous. Okay, inconspicuous. Next one is detention, so opposite of detention would be relinquishment. All right, so here we have completed the quiz and the word and adjective part 2. So thank you, keep learning. In case you like this session, don't forget to subscribe it, like it, and share our session. If you don't know that we have live classes too of maths and SSB, do visit them. Jai Hind.